Like to hear it go?
Number 5.
Nah, number 1.
Number 1? Oh, yeah, right. I did it backwards. Yeah. Number 1.
Well, we'll fix that. We're gonna fix that. We gonna fix that in post, K?
Yeah.
All right.
Bet.
Loading snacks. What it do, snackers and snackettes? It's your boy Gage here, Loading Snack Show. With me as usual is
Sin.
And
Cool.
ladies and gentlemen, today we will start as we normally do.
Right,
Took
right.
a detour last week, as we normally do, with hashtag ICYMI.
Just in case you missed
You
it.
thought I was gonna
Just
say
in
something about
case
how you wasn't here last
missed it.
week, huh?
I was waiting for
it. I wasn't.
But you just
just
did
in case,
something.
just in case you missed it, Coop wasn't here last week.
No.
However, we got 5 very important things that you might have missed last week. That's last week's news.
Right.
Right?
Last
And
week.
that's what we're here to talk
Last
about.
week's news.
Number 1.
Japanese game studio SNK has decided to drop its pachinko slot machine business to focus its efforts on video games. The King of Fighters creator says there is more money in traditional video games and mobile games like Metal Slug Defense. Gentlemen, isn't that
Time to come back,
Isn't
please.
that,
Yes.
Listen, now we know that they announced a new King of Fighters game a little
Right,
while back. We
right.
talked about that. I know you're excited about that. That's your franchise.
Yes.
It's your fighting game franchise.
Yes.
It's not mine. But I have a lot of love for SNK.
I do
Neo
too.
Geo.
Oh, yeah.
I was a little more of a Samurai Showdown.
I messed with Samurai Showdown.
Tam,
too. Yeah.
Tam.
My man was a Gajero.
Holla at me.
Man, Gajero would drink the sake jump.
Oh, man,
that was
listen,
my man. Yeah.
listen. But he wasn't no blind swordsman. With the
With the youngest that came out? Yeah.
Shorties at the end. Listen.
Yeah.
But look, so this is a little bit on the opposite side of what Konami recently said, which was we leaving video games
straight
so
up.
we can do pachinko. So I'm wondering if SNK is like,
Right.
well, we can't mess with Konami and pachinko. We better
Right,
do
like,
something.
let them have that.
Yeah,
let's get back into
get back into
it.
it.
Yeah. And that's good because hopefully we'll get a lot of them franchises that we came up with back. Like you said, Samurai Showdown.
All the fighting,
Yes, Fatal Fury.
Goku.
Yeah, like, oh, joints. Ninja
Listen.
Combat. Was that one of them?
SNK. Listen, I just
No,
need
no,
a new.
no.
I need a new Capcom version of SNK.
Yes.
I'd be a happy dude.
It would shut it down.
Happy
It would
dude.
shut it down.
That would.
Yeah.
Put that in your fighting game circuits.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Bring it
Yeah,
back.
and I'm glad to see that they're, going after. I mean, classic joints like Metal Slug too. I mean, just
Oh, yeah.
going after that mobile route. We know that it is bred in mobile.
No doubt. No doubt.
So I'm glad to see SNK making an effort.
And I want to see if they bring these franchises back, see what they could do on next gen consoles with this technology now after all these years.
I
You
just
know
don't,
what I mean?
but don't try to make a new Neo Geo.
No.
You don't do that.
No.
But I'll take like a Neo Geo collection.
Yes, definitely. Something like
high
Rare
res.
Replay, but just a Neo Geo SNK collection. I'll snatch it up in a heartbeat. Yeah.
He has no idea. He don't even know. He has
I
no
know what
idea.
SNK is.
I know what SNK is. But I was too little to play. He couldn't reach the controls back then.
Oh, he couldn't put his quarter.
No, I could reach it. It just wasn't plugged in. That's how my cousins treated me.
I'm talking about at the arcade.
Hey.
See, that's how I know you don't know. You don't know nothing.
You just walk in the arcade, go straight to the Neo Geo machine.
Yeah, you
Look
just
at the
second
top.
hand.
What's on this one? Boom, boom. Back, they got my game on there.
Oh man, like how they had all them.
Yep.
SNK. Appreciate
Welcome
you.
back.
Appreciate you.
Number 2.
Google has given its mail service its very own brain, sort of. So Smart Reply is the internet giant's new app for Android and iOS. It scans which emails can be answered with a short reply and suggests 3 responses. Now,
Is this really necessary?
No.
No.
Okay, just make. I just wonder if I was the only one thinking that. That's all.
But I mean, there are people. I think if you keep in mind that, like, essentially Android and iOS put BlackBerry out of business.
Straight up.
They pretty much shut it down.
Straight up.
And there are tons of people who are now forced to do business with a phone that really isn't as good as BlackBerries were for business. Like, BlackBerries were really the best phone for dealing with emails and all that kind of stuff. So there are now a lot of people who are using iOS or Android, and they're using Gmail, and as opposed to, say, Outlook.
Right.
And so maybe there is a need for this that we don't have because we don't do business. I mean, I have like 4 email accounts on my phone that I have to sift through.
Right, same here.
On a regular basis.
Yeah.
So maybe, however, this app isn't made for me. So.
Yeah, I just feel like that's something they already have for texting. That's something for texting. Like, if you need to reply to an email that fast while you're driving, or something like that, you shouldn't be doing that anyway.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, you should have the time to type out what you need. You shouldn't have to do just to reply real quick. You know, so like a quick little response. Like,
I don't think any emails are a quick reply. Anyway,
Yeah.
It can be though. It can be in business. Somebody could just be like, "Did you get the such and such papers done? Whatever." You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Right.
yeah, like, do I really have to open his email up and type yes
You
to
can
you
just
or
send it to
whatever?
me a text message.
Right, but no, and here's why. Because they carbon
paper
copy
trail.
they boss
Paper
or they
trail,
boss
right,
or boss
yeah.
or whatever. Like,
Yes.
don't send me no text. Try to ask me, you trying to get me in trouble. Yeah, I don't need it.
Right.
And there's some people who are concerned, like, so you got a thing that's gonna be reading my emails? Yes, there's going to be something reading your emails. Now they say no people will be reading your emails.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, look, if you got side joints and they sending you email, that's not a side joint.
Nah.
I mean, like, if you send an email, that's not a side joint. We're good. Let's move on.
Number 3.
The 600th issue of Uncanny XMen, which marks the end of Brian Michael Bendis' saga, ties the knot in the loose end that was left 6 months ago when Jean Grey read Iceman's mind and confronted him on the topic of being gay. The younger, time-displaced Iceman finally had a conversation with his older self, who appeared to be straight, and found out that he is, in fact, gay.
Okay, so he's gay now.
He is gay now. Apparently, he has always a retcon.
Right.
Like, apparently, he has always been gay.
But if his past self had never told him that, he probably would have never.
Admitted it? Because that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, essentially, what he says is, in the conversation, he says that yes, he is and always has been, but it's something that he suppressed because he's already dealing with being a mutant and, all the other things that come along with that, and just didn't want anything else that would be something that
stacked onto it. Right.
Yeah. And I understand, I can respect that. Now, y'all know Iceman is
Your favorite X-Men?
him and Colossus.
Right.
Right? I would pick Iceman over Colossus, though. Like, if I had to pick, if I'm putting a team together,
Right.
Iceman's going way before Colossus is going.
Of course.
Because he's damn near
course.
unstoppable. That's for another conversation. But I think it's interesting that Brian Michael Bendis decided to do this like right at the end of his run.
Right.
Which means somebody else has to pick it up and
Pick
run
up the
with
ball
it,
and
and
go
it
with
has
it.
to be good. Like, you can't just.
Drop that
I mean,
ball.
truthfully, you don't have to take it further. You don't necessarily need to establish a relationship with somebody or whatever. But you also can't really just
Leave it alone.
Yeah, just
you
drop
can't-
that ball and then
you
just
can't-
leave it out
You
there.
can't just
Yeah.
roll the dice on the floor and
This
not
guy
look
that
at what the numbers
Iceman,
are.
who's been around all these years, just drop that ball that, hey, he's gay, and then just leave it there on the
Right,
table
you
and never
can't
do anything
that.
with it.
Right, because now they did make a remark. Because in the first one, 6 months ago, he talked about feeling like Angel's hot, and they did have like a little joke, and both of them like, yeah, Angel hot. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Whatever.
right.
But I be thinking, because look, y'all see how I do. I go back to Spider-Man and friends with my man Iceman. Like, that's where my love for Iceman starts all the way back there, with the two of them kind of beefing over Firestar.
Okay.
He was faking. He was faking.
He was fake.
My man like Peter.
Government name.
Faking. He should have let Peter have Starfire. She was the original Mary Jane. Like, she had the red hair and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, straight up. Nah, I mean, real talk, I think it's important to start. I don't necessarily think it's something that you need to do to retcon old characters into new positions. The same way I feel about race and whatever, like making new characters a new race or whatever.
Right.
At the same time, this is something that I feel like I do understand the importance of taking a character that is a fixture.
Right, and making them
Right.
gay.
But at the same time, the question, now that you've done that and you've done it with the X-Men, where does that leave it, considering the X-Men are almost non-existent now? Like, mutants technically don't exist in the
slide
comics.
them on the Avengers.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Something.
Right.
Something. Anyway, kudos to y'all. ICYMI, my dude.
Definitely.
Ice Beam. Straight up. Used to punish rappers with the Children of the Atom joint. Ice Beam.
Cranking.
Number 4.
So, Konami has apparently shut down Kojima Productions, the LA-based developer responsible for the Metal Gear Solid series. In light of the recent critical acclaim and financial success of Metal Gear Solid 5, Konami seems to be working to distance themselves from the team responsible for that success, even after having just announced that the series will continue and will require quite an investment.
Man, they're cutting all ties
Listen,
with this cat.
They running, bruh? They are running.
We don't want nothing to do with anything he has.
This is what's
except
crazy.
for his franchise.
This is what's crazy. So, word came out that Kojima, left. That they have officially split ways. But the official statement from Konami is that he's on vacation.
Yeah. I saw that.
He's on vacation. Now,
Just a nice way of saying it.
I looked into this. It's actually not uncommon, right? When somebody in Japan, when somebody's been with a company for a very long time, when they quit, like when they leave, retire, whatever vacation they have, they actually take all of their vacation at the end of their time there.
Okay.
Which technically means
he can still be on vacation.
he's still
on vacation.
He's not coming back
until that time is up. Then they'll probably officially left.
Yeah,
now,
because
that,
they did a party for him.
Yeah.
But it was real stale. There were pictures and stuff. It's kind of like, what are y'all doing, man? Just say, just wish my man well. Thank him for making y'all a lot of money and costing y'all a lot of money.
Yeah.
Getting y'all a lot of love, if nothing else, right?
Very true.
But, look,
let's put on this palm of circumstance. We decide to part ways. We wish him well. Yada yada yada.
Something.
We're done with it now.
Something. It's not. Japanese culture. They like to say face. They don't like for things to necessarily be out in the open. Things that make them look bad or whatever. But it's kind of like just be honest and open. Just tell us what's going on, man.
Yeah.
You just shut down a studio and laid off a bunch of people. Like, a lot of people don't have jobs right now.
Right.
And look, it's a Japanese company in LA. Like, are y'all going home? Like, what's going on?
Oh, but it's okay. He's on vacation.
Right. Nah, he'll be back.
No, he won't. No, he's gone. Understand? Y'all ain't got jobs.
The real talk is like, Daddy just went to the store to get cigarettes.
Right.
He gonna be back.
And all these employees going home to their families like, oh, it's okay. Kojima's just on vacation right now.
Yeah.
We'll be back to work in a couple weeks.
I'm taking a break.
No.
I'm looking for that Kickstarter. I know it's coming.
Yeah.
Looking for the Kickstarter. It's gotta be coming.
Number 5.
The long-awaited Halo 5 Guardians has finally hit store shelves, both physical and digital, and has done so with much fanfare amidst internet noise over its storyline and semi-controversial marketing. Halo once again proves to be a true gaming staple and powerhouse, having pulled in over 400 million worldwide in game and console sales.
Nice.
Yes.
That
Congratulations to
Halo
Halo Guardians.
Congratulations to 343.
Yes.
They have done a remarkable job. That joint is buttery 60 frames per second smooth.
It truly is. I played the first. I've only had a chance to run, with you on the first 2 stages, but it is well worth the wait.
Listen, that legendary, bruh.
Oh God,
It's awesome.
don't start.
Oh, it is.
It's awesome. we was running that thing.
Hey, listen, we had some trouble. I don't want to sound like...
Man, we was handling our business.
Nah, we was. But everybody don't... You got to listen. You got to listen.
Yeah, when it comes down to that.
You got
Pay
to work
attention to
as
what's
a
going
team.
on.
Coop learned. He learned
Oh,
last
he learned-
night.
he learned the hard
He learned
way?
last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit.
Good.
A little bit. Like, just fall back. Let's walk this out. Like,
We'll be ready for that
Walk
again
this out.
tonight.
You
Just
said
saying.
fall back. I ran.
I'm telling you, it's like, yo, fall back, bruh. Fall back. Stop standing. Don't fall back. Find some cover.
Why do I have to keep coming to get y'all?
I want y'all to know, I'm not bossy. We just want to win, no matter what. Listen, real talk. Love the Halo. I'm enjoying it. Haven't finished the story. I understand people are upset. Whatever. I'm having a good time.
I am too.
Great time.
And that's what matters most.
Exactly.
Ladies and
At the
gentlemen,
end of the day.
that has been, just in case you missed it,
Just in case.
we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to talk holiday
Yeah.
bundles,
Holiday bundles,
consoles,
part two.
Wii U. So, K, take us out. Welcome back, Snackers and Snackettes,
Yep.
to the Loading Snacks Show. We now need to have a discussion about the Nintendo Wii U,
Okay.
the Nintendo 3DS,
Yes.
and your options for this holiday,
Which is right around the corner.
and what attachments you should be getting if you are looking at picking up a Wii U for
Yes.
the holiday or a 3DS, or
Yes.
both. So we're gonna start with the Wii U.
Okay.
Is that cool, gentlemen?
Let's go.
Fine by me.
So the Wii U now only comes in a 32 gigabyte console. There used to be two different ones. So your only option now is a 32 gig. You might be able to find a used one,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
but don't do that. So your options, they're all the same price. So unlike what we did last week with the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, where we picked the best one based on price and like what you were getting bundled with,
Right.
the system, in this case, it's really up to you which bundle you want or based on what's available in front of you when you go shopping. But all of them are $299, $300. You have the option of getting a Mario Kart 8 bundle, a
Good.
Splatoon bundle, or there's the Super Mario 3D World / Nintendo Land bundle. Now that probably sounds like a good deal because there's 2 games in there. But
I wouldn't recommend that one.
I don't.
No.
Mario Kart or Splatoon. That's
Yes.
really
Yes.
the
Those
way I
are those
would
are two.
say.
Those are one of the ones you want.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to controller, Nintendo's a little tricky with the controller thing. Okay. The Wii U comes with a controller,
The gamepad.
which is the game pad. So it's got its own screen. You basically play games on the pad. It's got a touch screen. There's lots you can do with it. Watch Netflix directly on it and things of that nature.
Right,
Turn off the
pretty cool,
TV and
right.
play right on there. There's a lot you can do with that. However, it still uses the Wii remote from the original Wii.
Yes.
It also can use the Pro controller.
Which I recommend on grabbing one.
And if you're going to do the Wii remote, you probably should get a nunchuck as well.
Yeah.
Of course.
So the Wii remote is $40. Pro controller is $50.
And just a side note, one of the reasons why I recommend a Pro controller, because they don't sell the gamepad separately. Is that still correct?
Right. You
Right.
can't.
So if you do somehow get your button stuck or break it or something like that, it's good to have something that you can still actually play your games with.
Right.
That's comfortable
Well-
as a backup. That's not a Wiimote.
You're right. But at the same time, just like we did the last go round, you want to get a protection plan.
Absolutely.
You definitely want.
Absolutely.
You're talking about a console that comes with what is essentially a tablet. That is
Yeah.
a touchscreen
Yeah.
that has physical buttons on it and a terrible battery life. And if something happens to that, you can't replace it.
Nope.
Yeah.
So
No, you have to replace the entire system.
right, we're not just talking about taking care of the system. We're talking about taking care of an essential piece of that system.
And with Nintendo being known more for like children's games or just younger people, it's definitely a good thing.
A
to get.
very good
Yeah,
investment.
no doubt.
Very good
Now,
investment.
I'm gonna highly go out on a limb. I'm gonna say, like, I don't know if everybody has one, but I know Best Buy has like accidental damage plans and things of that nature. You probably want to get a plan that's gonna cover if somebody spills something on this.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
having said that, make sure you at least ask someone about what plans are available if they have something. If they don't have a plan, I don't recommend getting it from them. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Straight up.
Get it from somewhere else, or make sure you go online and go to one of the places that will cover products that you picked up elsewhere. You can do that. There are options like that exist as well. Now, having mentioned that the gamepad has terrible battery life, The Wii remotes also have terrible battery life.
Yeah.
You will replace batteries faster on a Wii remote than anything else. Than anything, any other controller in existence. The gamepad is a rechargeable battery. You can't put batteries in it. So there is a charger that comes with it, but you want to make sure it gets plugged up every time you play.
Exactly.
It's got about an hour and a half, 2 hour battery life. Wii remotes, however, they might go out on your first game of bowling. They won't really, but so I would recommend getting a charge station for both if you can find them for both. They do make some for the Game Pass. They're just a little more difficult to find than ones for the Wii remotes. I'm also gonna go out here on a limb and say, look, if you're investing in a Wii U, go ahead and buy at least one Amiibo. Amiibo, they're tiny little figurines, basically.
If you're familiar with Skylander, because it's pretty
something similar, right? Something similar.
Yeah, I mean, basically what this does though is it can open up new things for you in multiple games.
Yeah.
And so if you're gonna get a Wii U, at this point, a lot of the games that are available and or will be coming will in some way, shape, or form usually use Amiibo. Now, not all Amiibo work with all games. Depends on what character it is and things of that nature. But you might as well just jump out there and grab one. They're about 13 or 14.
And regardless, it's a good gift if somebody already has a Wii U.
Right.
Yeah,
now,
pick up one or two, something like that. Yeah.
Right. Now, pretty much all of them work with Super Smash Brothers, which is what my recommendation is for getting a game to go with a Wii U. Get Super Smash Brothers. You really can't go wrong with that. You just can't.
Play by themselves, play online with people.
Yep. And I'm also going to recommend getting a Nintendo eShop card. $20, $25, something like that.
Download the DLC they might have with the game they want. You know, arcade games or full regular price games if they want.
Or even going back into the old Nintendo games or old Wii games and starting to put those things up and make them available digitally, which is another great reason to have like a Pro Controller or something like that.
Right, yes.
If you want to have it for those games. Anything else you gentlemen can think of that would be...
No, I think that covers Wii U pretty much perfectly right down the line.
I'm gonna agree with that. So the new 3DS. Now I'm gonna stress this. We're talking about the new 3DS, not the 3DS. They look the same. They're not the same.
So
you literally want to look for on the box. It's going to say the word "new" with like 3 little quotations on either side of "new." That's the one you want. They only make it in an XL in the US. Okay, so that's the one you want. It's $200, $199, $200 for just the base unit, no games, no nothing, just the base unit. You can get a bundle. There's an Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer bundle that's available for like an additional $20, like $219 for that one. So if you have someone who you're thinking about buying this for and they're an Animal Crossing fan,
that's the one, obviously.
I would say go ahead and get that. It's new. It's not exactly an Animal Crossing game. It does use those characters. You don't play the way you play Animal Crossing. You're really just designing homes and stuff like that.
Right.
But still,
if
another $20.
Exactly. They're a fan of it. Yeah.
And it also, it's not plain. Like it actually has like, it's got Animal Crossing stuff on the actual unit. Otherwise, you can get like a black one or a red one, and that's pretty much what there is with that. Now for a 3DS. A new 3DS, I'm going to suggest getting a carrying case.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Preferably a carrying case that also includes additional space to hold games, to hold extra games. Obviously, this is a portable system, so you're going to want to move around. You want to protect it, but you also want to have something that can carry your extra games, extra styluses if you have those, things like that. I'm going to recommend
getting extra
styluses.
Yes,
especially if you're buying this. Yes. Especially a child will lose them.
Yes.
And you will be upset. And that will mean that they can play sometimes, but they're going to have to use their fingers. It's just not.
Right.
But on that note, get a screen protector.
Bingo, yes.
Get a screen protector.
Yes.
Get a screen protector.
Styluses and screen protectors.
Straight up.
And like we always recommend, protection plan.
Listen. It's a portable system.
Like you just said,
It opens and closes with a clamshell. It has 2 LCD screens on it. One of which is touchscreen, and it has 3D built into it.
And I'm pretty sure they will drop it at some point.
I'm positive.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you a question. Have you ever dropped your cell phone? Okay then. Don't be mad when they drop their 3DS.
So just make sure
they actually do stuff on it. Like it works.
So that's why we say get that protection blade.
Get it. I'm gonna recommend in terms of the game right now. One of the new hot games out is Zelda Triforce Heroes.
Yes.
It is a Zelda game. It's not in the normal traditional Zelda feel, but it is a Zelda game. It is a 3-player co-op, local or online game. I would recommend, but I would also recommend Super Smash Bros. 3DS.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why I'm recommending the new 3DS as opposed to the old 3DS, which you will probably see 3DSs for less money, but
it's not a deal.
Amiibo, okay, works with the new 3DS without you having to buy an additional piece. If you have an old 3DS, the original 3DS, whether it's the XL or the smaller size one, there is an attachment now. It looks kind of like a hockey puck that you can connect to the old ones, and then you can put your Amiibo on that. But the new one actually has the ability to read the little chip that's in the bottom of Amiibo to add additional functionality to your games directly built into it. Among a couple of other things, like the 3D is better, the slider is better, battery life's better, that kind of stuff. So new 3DS is the way to go. Again, I'm gonna recommend a Nintendo eShop gift card.
Yep.
Part of the reason for that is, again, I would recommend having a case where you can hold extra games, but let's be honest, this is a portable system, so why carry games with you when you can just have them in the system digitally,
yes.
right? So let's just make it easy. Let's make it so you can download games. You know your kids love to play games on your phone. You don't have cartridges.
No.
So eShop cards.
I know, right?
I'm just saying. Do you have cartridges?
No.
Would that be dope if your cell phone had cartridges? They tried that once. It didn't work. It's called the N-Gauge. And I don't
Yes, it was. Yes.
And that's about it, gentlemen. Is there anything else that I left out that you think would be?
I was gonna say, if you're gonna get them that, you probably want to get them a gift card to their favorite store where they like to buy games at, because the 3DS has a very great video game library.
Listen, there's a super large library.
Yes,
It will actually
very good
play
library of video games.
There are games. There are also games that will only work on the new 3DS.
That's another good reason why to get it.
The old 3DS, the new 3DS will play old 3DS games,
but not vice versa. Right.
Correct. It's just they try to make it tricky.
Right. So just another reason why we're recommending get the new 3DS.
Matter of fact, if they have a 3DS, it's time to replace it with a new 3DS.
Because that game's going to come out that they're going to want to play that they won't be able
and
to.
And it's not going to work on their new system. So, yeah. With that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I think that pretty much wraps it up for how we feel about Nintendo and what you should grab if you're picking up a Wii U or a 3DS.
That covers it.
Yeah.
That covers it pretty well.
We will most certainly be back with a few more holiday gift ideas and some important information about the games that have come out so far and that will be coming out throughout the holiday.
Yes.
Kind of going to break things down into categories for you: mature, teen, E 10 plus, E for everyone, and kind of give you what some of the newest hotness is. And K, you're gonna hate it because it's gonna be trailer time. Trailer time, K. You gonna be okay?
Yeah.
My man. My man. With that, ladies and gentlemen, please do us a favor. Drop any comments in the bottom.
Definitely, please.
That you feel like if we missed something that should be attached, if you don't like Nintendo 3DSs or,
right.
you know, whatever, if you think Amiibo is stupid, or if you're just a collector and so you've bought them all up and now the kids can't play with them.
You want to
right. And let us know if you've been standing outside in line waiting for an Amiibo so that kids couldn't have them.
Yes, and by all means, hit the subscribe button too.
Please,
we really appreciate it.
Please do. And not just hit the subscribe button, give us a like or two, and please pass us on to your friends. Share with your friends. We like to be shared.
Yes.
Don't take that the wrong way, Kay. Chill out. We like to be shared. So share us with your friends. Tell your folks about us. Let them know. Come visit. And with that,
we're out.
No doubt.
Loading snacks.